નીચે ભૈયા આए છે ना कोई कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं आते हैं मैं स्टार्टिंग के 4 के बाद ही सब अभी कौन सा है ये सब या पेज 1 साइड पेज कुछ लगा 73 पे यार इस सर ने तो बहुत ज्यादा ही है लेकिन काम खराब कर दिया सर को ठीक है क्या तर मग या ना मीडिया कोई तो मैंने वहां पर ठीक कर दिया यार हम पाएंगे सारे नहीं करते
So what are we? Geography only, na? Manufacturing.
Yes.
Done. Have the volume, take out your notebook. Any assignments?
Yes.
Okay, I'll check it in the second lecture. Because I don't want to remind. Tell me this photos and topic last topic that I was explaining. Classification we have completed.
Yes.
And did we start cotton textile? Started, yeah. Textile. Everyone put the heading in your write the heading in your notebook. Cotton textile. Under textile we have one cotton, second is jute. This is one, second will be jute industry. By the time you guys settle down, I'll give you brief lines and then we'll follow. Okay. For today's date, I'll get my specs. So right. Cotton textile in India. Cotton textile in India is the largest employment sector. Cotton textile in India is the largest employment sector next to agriculture. Largest employment sector next to agriculture. Second, since colonial rule in India, since the colonial rule in India, for the colonial rule, you write down 1757 to 1757 to 1947. 57 dash 1947. Now, when we look at agro-based, the two major that you are going to do is one is cotton, that everybody have an idea, correct? The second one is jute. When we talk about cotton, do you think our history, contemporary, began in India, especially with the which company coming to India? East India. Why did they come to India? Trading. Okay, for trading. Two main things they required. One was raw cotton, another was indigo outputs. They need to sell their machine-made cloth, na? Industrial Revolution was made in London, correct? So they were searching for a market. Matlab, they will take our own cotton, go to London, and make it into a cloth, bring it back and sell it here. So it is as if something I'm taking it from you, making something new, and happy for it. Will you buy it? I know. Materially made hai. But did they force our Indians too? When they came to India, they could see handlooms were very high in numbers. You know what are handlooms now? And Indian cloth was more popular or more best in quality than the British made cloth. So don't you think it would have been a challenge for the British? How did they meet the challenge? कुछ नहीं sir, punishments, cotton को use करने नहीं देना, warning देना, and the ultimate punishment they used to cut their hands of any cotton weaver. What will he do? So this was called as colonialism in India. But today, what do you feel this cotton textile? The important centers since British time till date, Bombay. Bombay is a cotton? Yes. Then we have neighboring state. Gujarat, Ahmedabad, Vadodara, Surat. And let me tell you, this is the only industry which is called as 100% complete. How do you say it is complete? Raw material from India, demand is from India, laborers, manufacturing is also in India, laborers are also from India, and sold also in India. It's like you told me, sir, I can cook now. Oh my God, what is that? Sir, anytime. I only buy vegetables, I only cut it, I only make. The next important thing, ask your parents eat? No, sir, I only eat. मतलब अच्छा है तू खा ले भैया. So here complete का बोल दिया, and it is self-reliant also. What is self-reliant? Not depending on any other. Whereas other industry, which I'll be taking you later, something or the other will borrow it from neighbor. Neighbor मतलब foreign. So this. Did I say it is the highest employment? Then next to agriculture, it gives more employment. Is it correct? So there are various activities right from cotton potting, ginning. You know what is ginning? Making into thread. Then spinning, weaving, dyeing. 90% of the work is not machine made. It's only handmade. अभी तो हमको power looms आ गया. You know what are power looms? Instead of that spindle which gets to be by charka, now it is done by electricity. The machines do it. But initially it was only hand looms. So today, if I tell you the popular trading centers are no doubt Bombay, then Ahmedabad, Vadodara, Surat, and Kolkata. You go to Tamil Nadu, Chennai, Madurai, Coimbatore, very good, we know that. So we believe it is across India, it is spread. Can I say it is in public sector? No idea. Is it in private sector? Only 20% is in private sector, rest are all in public sector. Okay. So what are we doing? We are understanding. Just write the next one. So write the next point. Cotton textile contributes to GDP. Cotton textile contributes to GDP and also brings in Forex. I hope you understand Forex. Foreign exchange. If you don't want to write Forex, you directly write foreign exchange and put a hyphen and write exports. So exports karega to what we will earn? Foreign exchange. Okay, next one. जहां आप लोग ने जीडीपी लिखा है प्लीज राइट 5% इनसाइड द ब्रैकेट छोटा सा ऊपर लिखो ना 5% के लिए इतने जगह चाहिए नो नीड यू टू रिमेंबर बट आई कीप अपडेटिंग नेक्स्ट पॉइंट industry supplies employment opportunities directly and indirectly. Directly and indirectly. Let us underline both the words. You know the difference between why I'm saying directly and indirectly. What is directly? The cotton farmers, cotton textile weavers. And what is indirectly then? हाँ बट उसके पहले भी कोई आता है ना डायरेक्टली फैक्ट्री से तो भी सेल होता है पैकिंग ट्रांसपोर्टिंग डाइंग है ना मार्केटिंग so any product comes out of the factory means out of the factory to reach you and me various people are involved in I don't know nowadays this window shopping and online shopping has removed all those people है ना क्या चाहिए कमेंट ठीक है 10 मिनट में वो लिखकर बहुत क्या अरे यार हमारा सब्जी वाले के साथ झगड़ा करना रहेगा Understood how your mother quarrels with him for 5 rupees or 2 rupees फिर बोलते सर मैं मार्केट जा इधर घूमेगा उधर घूमेगा इधर मार्केट है तो जा वो काम भी है it has reduced all the headache so there are people who are indirectly employing me some people are involved in packaging some people are involved in transporting है ना so there are variety of sections of logistics am I using a big word called logistics what is logistics related to paperwork अभी आप लोग ने ये आरटीओ पुलिस ऑफिसर को देखा रहेगा how does he stops the big lorries the first thing he'll ask paper दिखाओ तो उसने भी निकाल के दिया बोले ये क्या है बोले ना पेपर दिखाओ टाइम सबमिट किया तो है गाड़ी का पेपर दिखाओ ओके सॉरी एंड ही विल शो चलो लाइसेंस दिखाओ इंश्योरेंस देन गुड्स का वो परचेज बिल दिखाओ इनवॉइस बिल दिखाओ डिलीवरी एड्रेस दिखाओ मैं उधर जाता हूँ गाड़ी चले पूछ What does it mean? There are various documents involved. आजकल एक प्राइवेट कंपनी आता है जो आपका प्रोडक्ट को इंडिया से लेके अमेरिका तक पहुंचा You know Uran Fatah, the JNPT So there are people involved in जो आपका पूरा commodities को warehouse से pick up करेगा, documents बनाएगा, लेके जाएगा, ships में डाल देते हैं उनको. Are they doing free of charge? So क्या warehouse है ना? We have to pay them. Are they getting employment? Yes, it is. So we say both directly and indirectly people are getting what? Employment. This is the good thing about which industry? Cotton textile. Okay. So now you can stop writing. There is small lines from page number 151 that I'll ask you to read it and mark it. No need to write. No? So there is a heading 151 features. Can you see? Just be ready. I'll read very simple and straight. As per 2020, there were underline 1946 cotton human-made mills. Fiber hata then you'll get confused. Underline 80% are in private sector. And the rest are in which sector? What is public under name? Government sector. Public sector. You have not read that books at all. Next, about 93%, मतलब 80% का 93% is produced in underline decentralized sector. Somebody told me that is opposite of centralized. उधर लिखा है देखो meaning. Small factories with 4 to 10 looms. Which looms? And looms. I think this kind of setup you will see it in Kolkata only. Every nook and corner. Every 2 houses will have a textile. And 4 unit डाला रहेगा. इधर इतना ही बड़ा है, इधर 1 unit, उधर 1 unit, ना hand चल. So centralized का मतलब क्या है? कि वैसे मुकेश अंबानी owns पूरा मुंबई का cotton mills. And what is that Mumbai language? भाई का है. कौन सा मुकेश का? He might put the entire Kharghar in one section, pura 100 mills there. Hello, hello. Will you and me have any ownership in that? Why not? Because it is in the hands of centralized system called Reliance. फिर हमारे लड़के बोलते नहीं सर मुझे मुकेश कुमारी 50%. मैंने पापा को बोला हमारे बेडरूम में 2 टेक्सटाइल फिर दूसरे के अच्छा उसका पता नहीं कैसे बनेगा. बॉयज बोलता है लड़के ने अगर 2 डाले मैं तो 4 यूनिट. तो स्लोली मुकेश का जो सेंट्रलाइज था वो क्या हो रहा है? Decentralized. I understand the meaning of the decentralized, not in one hand. But there are 1,000 families in Kharghar, 500 families are having textile. Can I say centralized or decentralized? Yes. Decentralized. It is not centralized. Next slide. There is one heading called location. इधर एक क्वेश्चन लिख दो, आंसर मैं बाद में देता हूँ, बस लिखो. List out. लोकेशन के बाजू में लिखो. Till no volume है. List out factors of localization. Where is attendance? Give it to you. List out factors of localization. Question. For which industry? For the textile. Now, before understanding the answer, let us tell you the meaning of the word localization. How you understand by the word localization? Let me change the word. Flip cut. It is called location. Now, how do you understand the meaning of the word location? एक जगह पे. What is? Sir, why only in Kharghar cotton textile? Why not in Belapur? Why not in Palbay? There might be what? Set of factors, you understand? Which are responsible for what? Locating that industry in that area. I can tell you this iron and steel. We will be having soon. Normally in and around Bihar, in and around Jharkhand, we have a place in Jharkhand called Chota Nagpur Plateau. what is it famous for? Rich minerals, iron hai, copper hai, zinc hai. So if I ask you why INC located, sir, Chota Nagpur that will say. Why in Chota Nagpur? Sir, Bihar, Bengal से cheap labor भी मिलता है. Transport अच्छा है ना? Electricity है, gas, water supply, everything is there. So automatically the industry will be located close to that area. Now you understand the meaning of the word localization. So now that we are going to read and mark, it is localization of which industry? So what are we studying? Set of
factors.
Come on, sure. Let's read and mark. Initially, cotton textile was concentrated in cotton growing belt. Only underline concentrated of Maharashtra and Gujarat. It was localized because open bracket. Put number 1, availability of raw cotton. उसके ऊपर ही डाल दो. Number 2, market. 3, transport. 4, accessible port. अभी मुंबई एंड गुजरात का एक दो पोर्ट बता दो. मुंबई we have JNPT बोलो या BPT. BPT is in BT. आप in गुजरात उधर लिखो मुंद्रा. अडानी का बड़ा पोर्ट है. मुंद्रा पोर्ट. MUNDRA. And गुजरात पोर्ट भी है. Remember a private one. Then labor and moist climate. I mean, these are what? Set of factors helping in the location of which industry? Cotton in which area? Mumbai and Gujarat. Is it very clear? Although only one word is there, but in exam you have to put that one word into one sentence. Availability of cheap labor, availability of raw material, good transport facilities. Demand ठीक है. पहले इंडस्ट्री लोकेट होगा, प्रोड्यूस होगा, फिर तो डिमांड आएगा. Demand is last. Moist climate. So any industry they ask you this question, na, try to see what is that industry first. पहला देखने का raw material, दूसरा labor, तीसरा transport, फिर electricity. So this is how we locate a industry. Will you able to write the answer? Sure. Let me check. Put down the question in your notebook. Let's do general way with only, not only cotton textile. Explain the meaning of localization. Explain the meaning of localization of any industry. Explain the meaning of localization of an industry. Any material. Give set of localization for which industry we have written? Cotton textile. I mean, first part I am giving. Second part, जो हम लोग ने mark किया ना, you have to write it in one sentence, right? So write down the first part. Yes, sir. I am giving the meaning. It refers to. It refers to set of natural and man-made factors. Man-made भी है ना? Set of natural and man-made factors influencing the location of a given industry in a specific region. In a given specific region. Read this. Is it easy to write? They will ask you, what do you mean by location, localization? Now change the pattern. For a cotton textile or cotton textile, following are the factors. For a cotton textile, following are the factors. Put a hyphen, and you are going to write. है ना? एक कोई word पकड़ लो, availability. उसी को repeat करो. Availability of raw material, but सोच के लिखना. Availability of cheap transport, etc. etc. Write neatly and cleanly. Don't cancel any points. Okay. Guys, how many have completed? Oh, all are completed. So good, huh? So are you able to coin your own answers? Very good. So इससे क्या हो जाएगा? Some people don't like to write the notes at all. Here, that's a problem. So slowly and steadily, I will cut off the notes. Some people do. Because I don't want you to strain yourself in the morning, है ना? Relax रहने. But notes कौन लिखेगा? पक्का? तो क्या करूँगा मैं? I will try to train you to write your own answers. Right? Sure. Looking at the work. Let's go to the next. There is one paragraph called importance. अब इसका भी question है. Right? पहला question लिखो. Notebook. Notebook. You want I'll give you. If not, you can copy from. Briefly explain the importance of cotton textile. Briefly explain the importance of cotton textile industry. So let us come to the volume. It's 1 by 1. There, look at that. First point. Directly आप इधर ही mark करो. It has cotton textile में नहीं लिखने का. It has close links with agriculture. Close bracket. Is the point correct? How it is close links with agriculture?
Cotton is important.
Sir, raw cotton है. फिर industry काम क्या करेगा? But where is raw cotton coming from? Agriculture. Straight. Next one. It provides employment to farmers. So सब cut करो. It provides employment to farmers. Second point. Wherever changes I am reading as it is. अगर आपको लिखना है एक दो एक्टिविटी लिख सकते हैं, कॉटन बॉल, क्लटर्स, गिनिंग, स्पिनिंग, वीविंग, डाई, बस इतना ही लिखिए। थर्ड, it creates demand and supports many other industry. ये थर्ड पॉइंट देखो, हाउ आई एम मॉडिफाइंग द पॉइंट्स, करेक्ट। मेनी अदर में एग्जांपल डालने का, लिखने का, पैकेजिंग एंड ट्रांसपोर्टिंग, वो सब मत लिखो, इंजीनियरिंग वो सब नहीं चाहिए, पैकेजिंग एंड ट्रांसपोर्टिंग। नेक्स्ट, वीविंग इज डन बाय हैंडलूम्स, पारलूम्स and in mills. What is handloom? Hand कैसे करेंगे? होटल लेकर ऐसा आंसर करते हैं। There is no mechanical चरखा। अभी चरखा में काम होता है, बड़ा सा एक, I'll show you the video where they keep on pulling needle like thing going left and right, then you have to pull it this. ये बहुत पुराना टाइप है। अभी मिल्स आ गया है, सर मिल्स तो ना बड़ा बड़ा मशीन्स चलता है। फिर एक पावर लूम्स भी है। What is the difference between a power loom and a mill? Mill, I say Bombay Dyeing Mills, सुने? Johnson and Johnson, वो मेडिकल रिलेटेड बना, अच्छा है ना? Then I say Kohinoor Mills in Dadar. हाँ कोहिनूर है, अपना सेना भवन है ना, उसके आगे से हाँ राइट साइड में बड़ा सा कोहिनूर मिल है। तो what I am saying, sir, mills मतलब है ना, it makes cloths for yarns and yarns and yarns. Whereas power loom का एक ही काम है, कॉटन से वो बेल्स बनाते हैं, नॉट इज बेल, वो थ्रेड का वो बड़ा, बट इट विल मेक वेरी फास्ट। मैं 3 दिन में 10 लूम बनाएगा ना, वो एक दिन में कम से कम 1000 लूम बनाते हैं, दैट इज दैट बेल्स। सो दैट इज आवर पावर लूम। सो वी आर हैविंग हैंडलूम, वी आर हैविंग पावर लूम एंड वी आर हैविंग मिल्स, करेक्ट है? दैट इज द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट। नाउ लेट अस गो टू द नेक्स्ट वन। हैंडस्पन खादी gives, provides, अब छोड़ दो, gives employment to weavers, बस उतना ही लिखने का। नेक्स्ट, कॉटन yarn forms, एक काम करो, कॉटन, इंडिया एक्सपोर्ट्स yarn to जापान, बस वही पॉइंट है। एंड लास्ट पॉइंट, cottons are also exported, change minor things, are also exported, put hyphen, US, UK, Russia, France, बस चलो copy down this. How confidently you are going to write the next answer? So let's make our morning a pleasant Thursday morning. Thursday pleasant English. मेरे लेक्चर में आते हैं, है ना? Hey, you can come class. Make my wife, you are also asking. You are. और कौन है? सब है। कोई वेकेशन तो नहीं मांग गया ना? Would anyone absent boys? Good. And girls? What happened? अच्छा, वो ऐसा बोला उसने? मुझे बोल। नहीं बट नॉर्मली हिस्ट्री ज्योग्राफी, सॉरी हिस्ट्री सिविक्स के लिए करते हैं, एंड जियो इकोनॉमिक्स के लिए करते हैं। बट हर के लिए तो ओ व्हाट इज दिस थियोरी? No problem. It depends actually. So we are not going to now.
Anybody have completed the answers? Oh, very good. So that how confident are my students, huh? No need of allegation. They will learn geography on their own. And next lecture, mein, only learning, no writing. Let us have a very demanding Thursday. Meantime, I can show you that cotton drills.
So the economics में consumer and starter है वो नहीं
Now that is only for project work. Who told you that it is there? तो कितने सालों से only project के लिए You see a short video of a farm loop. In Surat. Look at the colorful design. Some people is 50. Design, color, pattern. For you and me, it is noisy. For them, it is very okay. Okay. This is the dyeing thing. I'll just show you a handloom then. फिर मिल्स पे दिखा देता हूँ. At least you'll have an idea. हाँ ये है हैंडलूम. वो पसंद. This is what I was showing there. This is khadi, hand spun khadi. Rajasthan. They are only making thread. That is ginni. देखो बॉटन हाथ में पकड़ा है. When second machine थोड़ा कॉम्प्लेक्स बना. They are doing even more. Now weaving starts. They will tie and knot. The needle. These sarees are very sturdy sarees. ये वो बेल needle जैसा रहेगा तो left and right side. That leg is going left, right. Just pressing that out. Machine कर रहा था, she's doing better left side. You see it? That's what the clock is. Selfie darshan. Let me, I have not shown the mills to them. अभी mills तो कम से कम 1000 2000 काम चल रहा है. Couldn't be quite a single group as that. Americans doesn't want to name themselves. Spice. This I might have shown how the cotton is made. I've shown you. This is jute. Yes. Hey. Another tea festival. Cotton mill. Proceed.
A single strand of cotton is barely visible, but when woven into a sheet,
You see the jute also. In my teach na. Somewhere I was seeing jute. Then both the industry we can do together.
India is the world's biggest producer of jute, followed by Bangladesh. Jute is primarily grown in West Bengal, Odisha, Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura, and Andhra Pradesh. The jute industry in India is 150 years old. There are about 70 jute mills in the country, of which about 60 are in West Bengal along both the banks of
Now, while
River.
writing in the paper, we will write 80% of the India's jute mills are in Kolkata. Now, what are jute, by the way? Have you seen gunny bags? That is the material. It is very tensile strength. You know what is tensile? Once it is wet and made into a rope, it is brittle. You see that paranchi in your building while painting or bamboo बांधता है वो किससे बांधता है यही thread है ना. And now the government of India has said that this jute has been discarded by many. We are using mainly plastics. So people who are involved are unemployed. What is the name? Come this side. Come this side. Not well. So we always believe the laborers has to be given a turn. I mean, National Jute Policy of 1995 and जो मैं वीडियो दिखा रहा है इसमें 2005 का दिखाएगा. Government made it compulsory. What compulsory? That packaging के लिए jute use करना ही करना. Earlier it was only jute. If you have seen this gunny bags that rice and wheat, अभी तो वो भी प्लास्टिक में आता है ना? अभी गवर्नमेंट ने बोल दिया in ration shops at least 20% of the food grains, especially rice, wheat and sugar, should be packed in jute. And ropes बनता है, carpets बनता है, doormats. You know what are doormats? अभी तो वो भी प्लास्टिक में आ रहा है. And we can see some handicrafts commodities. So we are giving promotion to which industry? Jute. Unlike any other industry, इसमें उतना काम नहीं है. Right from second or third month, the crops grows. Paddy mein, if you have seen how much hard work we have to do, rice, इसका कोई hard work नहीं है. They just see that stocks, they put it in the water for 14 to 15 days because जो जब तक बैठने होता वो उसका वो जो flannel जैसा है वो खींच नहीं सकता. उसका leaves, उसका stem, उसका stalk सब कुछ use होता है. Nothing going waste. I heard Bengal people, Bengalis eat the leaf also as like any green leafy vegetables. Very nutritious for your health. And they'll all tell you so that our explanation will not.
Ugly. Jute production is a labor-intensive industry. It employs about 2 lakh workers in West Bengal alone and 4 lakh workers across the country. Jute is the only crop where earnings begin to trickle in way before the final harvest. The seeds are planted between April and May and harvested between July and August. The leaves can be sold in vegetable markets for nearly 2 months of the 4-month jute crop cycle. The tall, hardy grass shoots up to 2.5 meters and each part of it has several uses. The outer layer of the stem produces the fiber that goes into making jute products. But the leaves can be cooked. The inner woody stems can be used to manufacture paper, and the roots, which are left in the ground after harvest, improve the yield of subsequent crops. Compared to rice, jute requires very little water and fertilizer. It is largely pest resistant, and its rapid growth spurt ensures that weeds don't stand a chance. To top it all, the monetary returns on jute are twice that of paddy. An acre of land produces approximately 9 quintals of fiber. Not only does this wonder crop bring home higher returns compared to most cash and food crops, but it is also a massive winner on the sustainability front. Jute is the second most abundant natural fiber in the world. It has high tensile strength, acoustic and thermal insulation, breathability, low extensibility, ease of blending with both synthetic and natural fibers, and anti-static properties. Jute can be used for insulation, replacing glass wool, geotextiles, activated carbon powder, wall coverings, flooring, garments, rugs, ropes, gunny bags, handicrafts, curtains, carpet backings, paper, sandals, carry bags, and furniture. A golden fiber revolution has long been called for by various committees, but the jute industry is in dire need of basic reform. Two major problems of the industry are obsolete processing technology and the lack of product diversification. The availability of quality raw jute and shrinking acreage on one hand, and the failure of most jute mills to modernize has left the sector dependent on government support like packaging reservations. Only a section of the industry has diversified into non-packaging segments. The Jute Packaging Materials Compulsory Use in Packing Commodities Act was enacted in 1987 to protect the jute sector from the plastic packaging segment. In October 2020, the government decided that 100% food grains and 20% sugar will be mandatorily packed in jute bags.
Now, why it is said it is a golden fiber, that also I'll explain. ये दिखाया था ना? ये cotton कैसा actually feels है, I'll put it into. Not in India anyway. Go to a factory, you'll come to know. Same thing what you saw in India. The videos only will flourish. You've got an idea? Let's proceed. So what is that last question you have written? Okay, we have completed that. Okay, let's go to the question number, page number. That also you see. Now only the problems faced by cotton textile is pending. So this I will give you directly. Right. But it is not so well explained. Right on. Question number. List out the main problems of. List out the main problems of cotton textile industry in India. List out main problems of cotton textile industry. If you do not write India also, point number one directly. Use of old and outdated machinery. Second, write the book. Yeah. If anybody asks you synthetic fibers, which are they? Nylon. Okay. Cherylin, polyester. ये सब क्लॉथ हम लोग ज्यादा यूज करते हैं बिकॉज इजी टू वे आई में करने का है ना ज्यादा टेंशन सो दैट इज अ प्रॉब्लम टू कॉटन टेक्सटाइल any point you need explanation you can answer anyway I'll read and tell you what is it. And when you look at this word in your volume, they have given a new word, which people generally say, what is this? You can use this word, obsolete. Someone pronounce? What does it mean? Old and outdated technology or machinery. What is this? The power supply needs to be there, especially in which looms? And mills. And looms में जरूरत है ना, वो तो आज से होता है जरूरत. And what else? The third point. Less efficient and low labor productivity. Is it going to affect the overall production? How to solve this problem? Please either to government step in कर सकता है. Training is given to the laborers. है ना? Make him to understand. And from unskilled to we make him a skilled laborer. And this is a trouble. I mean, generally, not we, you guys, sir, cotton है ना बहुत tension है sir, कपड़ा iron करना पड़ता है. If you use a nylon, you know what is a nylon, is it? Sterylene है, फिर polyester है. It is very easy. आजकल वो wrinkle free का time है. You know what is that word wrinkle free? No need to iron. Just depend करो water में और सूखा तो लेके पहन के बनो. Cotton doesn't require all that stuff. So it is going to challenge what? The cotton. Next, this is trouble. What is the trouble? जो हम लोग ने decentralized बोला. What is decentralized? All over the city, small unit है. So can I get a large scale production or a small scale production? Small scale production. That is a trouble. And the last one, हम क्या करते हैं? तीन kind of staples है इंडिया में. One is a long staple cotton, medium staple cotton, and short staple cotton. I mean, what is a staple? Anybody? Huh? If you have seen cotton trees very carefully, है ना? ऐसा रहता है. Where inside इसको break करेंगे ना, the seeds रहता है, black कलर का और उसमें cotton. So we can say something like this. This long staple है ना, this is best. हमारे पास medium and short staple cottons है, and that also not the quality is not very good. So this is the best one. So if you want to make very fine shirts, so generally you have to make it from this. So India क्या करता है इसको import करता है, instead of making it in India only. Understood? Let's go back to our volume. The jute textiles. I've already shown you the videos. Expensive India में बनाएगा. Because वो grow करने का उसका requirement अलग है, फिर time लगेगा. उसे जब मैं बोलता import कर. Since I'm importing, it is affecting my which production? Domestic production. Okay, let's go to jute. Now keep your pencils ready. First mill in Kolkata, 1855. Put that word into name of the place into bracket. And then after partition, underline 1947. Mills remained in India and jute producing area went to Bangladesh. Same problem happened with India and Pakistan also. Mills remaining in India, cotton producing region went to Pakistan. Okay. Next, location, underline 70% in India. Out of 70, 80% is in West Bengal. Who can tell me 70 का 80% कितना होगा? 65 and above. 65 means तो सिर्फ कोलकाता में ही है. Andhra Pradesh is a bracket में डाल दो, no need to remember also. Most of are located in underline West Bengal and Hooghly River. Hey, everybody might have heard about Howrah Bridge. It is constructed on which river? Anybody have visited the city? And Hooghly River water is used for cotton production. Sorry, jute production. Did you not see? They just throw that bundles. Hooghly River में नहीं फेंकेगा, वो लेके चले जाए. Okay? वो तो कोई तो brackish water में. But growing के लिए Hooghly River का पानी बहुत जरूरी है. Let us go to these questions. You read and tell me where you want me to put a star mark. Why are jute mills only in West Bengal? ये 2 marks का आएगा, 4 point लिखने का. Never think 1 point is of 1 mark. 1 point is only of half marks. So 4 नहीं तो 6 points. Next features, underline, second important. India ranks number 1 in raw jute. Jute mills तो वो है Bangladesh. Underline, India is second place export after Bangladesh. Importance, supporting 6 lakh workers directly. Now I hope you understand what is directly and indirectly. Next, 40 lakh small and marginal farmers. Many more are indirect workers. Now promotion, the Rupari area. Problems. With this, no need to write. First problem. So problems, notebook में लिखो. They are not given the problems. Only question दिया है and promotion. Write down that question. Any industry they'll ask you the problems. What problems are going through? Problems of jute textile. Point number 1. Steady decline in jute farmers involved. Why? For second word. Steady decline in jute farmers involved. Second point. Use of substitutes. Bracket में क्या लिखेंगे? Plastic bags. Next. Less support. Bracket government. Next. Decreasing market demand. Next. Increasing market demand. Next. Stiff competition from Bangladesh. Stiff competition from Bangladesh. Next. Low productivity, low labor productivity. I'm giving so many points, you pick up most 4 important and write. And then you write less or no diversification. याद है वो लोग ने diversification बोला था, jute only bags के लिए नहीं, सब जगह यूज होना चाहिए. Less or no diversification. This is the one of jute products. Diversification. That's it. Okay, now let us come back to our volume. I mean, we have finished with entire textile, only a promotion policy that I'll ask you to read. Okay, so let's start from her. Yes. Wait. 2 points each. Not well to read. And the next question.
Promotion of jute industry. Mention the various measures taken by the government to the production of jute.
Wait, did I say lack of government support? Abhi government is supporting. Look, India is one where we say India is a welfare government. I think in civics you might have been discussing. Do you really feel India is a welfare government? Yes. We can doubtfully. Huh? Not that much. How much you feel it is not the welfare? They are not cancelling our board exams. I mean, I don't expect Prime Minister Modi ji coming to my door. क्या चाहिए साहब? आपको कुछ चाहिए तो बोलो तो वो कचरा वाला आता नहीं टाइम. तो watchman है ना. So do you think the Prime Minister will take up for India? I mean, go to US. It's only the tax. Capitalist country है. Everything you are running. इधर तो हमारे जो घर के लेडीज है ना टमाटर ऑनियन के लिए प्राइम मिनिस्टर को गाली मिलता है. मिलता कि नहीं मिलता है? ऑनियन के भाव इतना होता तो है कि पूरा फैमिली एक साथ हो. You won't believe there was a time महाराष्ट्र में crop failure था ऑनियन का during this rainfall. That time Congress government was ruling and Sharad Pawar was the agriculture minister. You know what was per kg onion price? It was 150 to 200 rupees. पूरा सड़ गया था हमारा. मतलब वो रेनफॉल के पहले निकालना पड़ता है ना. तो शरद पवार very smartly brought this Chinese onions into India. You know that white color one. देखते हो ऑनियन की तरह आप कितना भी काटो एक आंसू नहीं आए. No signal of an onion. Chinese. And then you go to hotels also na. That nowadays you throw the onions na. वो हम लोग लंच वगैरह रहता है वो सलाद आता है ना. उस टाइम पर वो आता था कैरेट राडिश. तो मैं पर्पस से पूछा ऑनियन किधर है? चुपचाप का है ना वो भी लेते हैं. So there was smuggling of onions have started. So what the government is doing in India is, I feel, far better. You take case of our neighboring country, है ना? Don't want to name the country. वो अपना problem से solve करने में tension में है. Public ने तुम्हारा है ना? And public भी बोलता है, damn bothered. What does it mean? हम अपना काम कर लेंगे. The rice they sell it is 250 rupiah, their country per kg. हाँ, पेट्रोल तो पूछे जाओ. ऐसे अंदर लेके जाएगा कल 200 रुपया. अच्छा ठीक है. So we always believe you feel that India is a heaven at present. America, Mr. Trump is dancing around the world. He himself doesn't know how to reduce the debt of America. Putin is busy banging Ukraine. And what is Ukraine? वो आसमान का तुम्हें आग लगे वो भाग रहा है हर जगह. अरे कोई तो पूछो उसको. And हर जगह उसको बोलते कितना पैसा लिया? वो पैसा रेफर लिया. कुछ भी बिकता. And Germany is getting ready. अब हम हिटलर का टाइम की तरह मारेंगे रशिया. है ना? Already Azerbaijan and Armenia हर 2 months they will fight. And there are two countries. I'll tell you later. And Israel already hitting Hamas like anything. तो बड़ा सा हैमर लेके खड़ा है. कोई आया? हम एक काम करता. And what Indians are doing? IPL match. Yes, exactly. बाद में sir IPL match. What else you need? And let me tell you the inflation. What was the highest in countries like US, UK? India was having only single digit. And I don't know how many of you know, don't spread it anyway. They said slowly and steadily, there is one CRO again knocking at the door. Bangalore has got the cases. Even Mumbai has got the cases. All thanks to again China only. Corona matil tabadis. तुरंत बचा होता मतलब एग्जाम कैंसिल. एग्जाम कैंसिल करके तो हमारे लिए तो वही सबसे बड़ा कोरोना है. अगर आज बोला ना कल बच्चे जाके टीचर से मैडम मालूम है क्या कोरोना हो गया. नहीं मतलब होने वाला है. तो जब जाओ मैडम तो मैडम ने जोर से चीखा हो गया आप सब सोच बस जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ यू. तो मैडम ने व्हाट शैल आई डू? कैंसिल द लेक्चर्स, गो होम. मैडम से क्यों? वी आर बेनिफिशियल फॉर यू. क्यों आगे इधर बंद करके चल. And now the variant, what the doctors are saying is very rapid variant. यार ये variant का मतलब कुछ समझ में नहीं आता हमको. Algebra में linear equations है लिखी होते हैं.
Sir, but that you said that quantum.
हाँ, but I feel this will not spread to long distance. है, बोल तो रहा है. But I don't think so. But we will never know China क्या करेगी. है ना? शायद पाकिस्तान में बोला रहेगा थोड़ा सा कोरोना इंडिया में. तो ये नहीं बोल रहे सबसे ज्यादा तेरे कंट्री में होगा. या वैसे भी लोग हर रोज बॉम्ब फूट के मरते रहते. कोरोना समझ. And no change at all. I mean, then the personal security guard of a Pakistani government go and ask, sir, मुझे ना security लगाओ sir. तो खुद ही defense police मेरा लगाओ sir. सब लोग मुझे मारने से रहिए. And the present military leader of that country, after India banned them, he got a promotion of his own self. हाँ, खुद ही अपना 4 मेडल extra लगा लिया. What kind of this? हाँ, बुद्धि बंदा. अभी वो क्या मिलिट्री फील्ड मार्शल बन गया. अभी तक पाकिस्तान का स्कीम में कोई फील्ड मार्शल बना ये वैसा बन गया. तो किसी ने मुझे पूछा हम लोग ने बहुत मार खाए ना तो चले सब लोग ने बोला तो अकेला कैसा मार. 4 days when India was sitting, he was inside the tunnel. He did not come to TV channels at all. 5वां दिन आया. Then he was showing the force. फिर उधर से बाहर निकल. थोड़ा सा बात लेकर छोड़. पहले तो मैं ही बात मतलब चैनल में डबिंग नहीं हो तो लग रहा है कि वो सबको ये प्रमोशन है. तो मालूम है पहला वो सोल्जर्स बोली तो पहला भाग रहा कि पहला हम खिलाते. आप फिर जोर से चलाएंगे बाकी तब अपने घर के बाहर. Means even America was shocked how could India hit a country which is a nuclear power. Already उधर थोड़ा सा nuclear. Now there is an agency called IAEA, International Atomic Energy Association. India is moving some programs very slowly.
So Pakistan stole the nuclear power
No, definitely. America भी दिया रहेगा अपना.
from Netherlands.
तो पाकिस्तान में आके अमेरिका ने रखा है. So when that what is that hills? That hills it was Kirana Hills. They said they might one BrahMos might have checked inside the nuclear depot. And BrahMos ने बोला knock अंदर आ जाओ. No, बेचारा शर्मा जाए कितने साल से मुझे आज ही ना बैठा. And slowly that radiation people are complaining there is of breathlessness and everything. So Pakistan government ने नीचे लिखा breathlessness due to high pollution. तो गवर्नमेंट ने ये कौन सा pollution नीचे लिखा ना radiation pollution. क्योंकि हम लोग भी बोलते ना बड़ा सा ऑफर लिखते हैं नीचे लिखा conditions लगता है. At least you and me are safe and we are having a very simple life, very ordinary life. Look at the borders, what our army men, jawans, this BSF forces are doing. जब आर्मी का आईपीएल में चिल्ला रहे उधर लोग बेचारा गन लेके बैठा है कहां से किधर से इधर से उसका बच्चा पापा पापा क्या हो गया बेटा मैं इधर पढ़ रहा अरे आईपीएल जी अरे छोड़ क्या पापा चेयर अप नहीं करता है. हाँ मैं करूंगा बेटा अभी बुलेट आ रहा है. उसमें क्या होगा पापा उधर कौन सा बॉर्डर पे खड़ा है. So we always believe in yes, open. India is one of the most welfare. No, he asked correct. Everyone have. But then at least you compare foreign neighbor. Chalo, let us talk about our other beautiful neighbor called China. आप सिर्फ गवर्नमेंट से क्या चल रहा है और क्यों चल रहा है पूछ ले बोलेगा 3 दिन के बाद यूचा का फैमिली गायब है. जमीन के अंदर है या ऊपर है किसी को नहीं मालूम. एंड फ्रीडम ऑफ प्रेस जीरो. Whatever the government says, the TV has to show that only. Half of the military, the PLA army, are not ready to fight, but they are saluting when that Xi Jinping comes. And वो कैसा आता देखा जरा भी और थोड़ा हंस तो स्माइल तो जब क्या हमारा मोदी जैसा मार्केट अरे बिंदास चलो फॉलो कांग्रेस वाज ब्लेमिंग मोदी जी आफ्टर दैट पहलगाम अटैक है ना. ये तो मीटिंग अटेंड कर रहा है चाय पी रहा है ये क्या कर रहा है 14 दिन के बाद. हाँ कुछ तो किया है बंदे ने. अरे वो 14 दिन तो प्लानिंग ही चल रहा था. But now also there is Rahul Gandhi come up with a comedian question. हाँ, he has asked such nuisance, nobody will ask. हाँ, उसने जयशंकर के बारे में बोल दिया. ये कैसा है? पाकिस्तान को पहले से बोल दिया है. क्योंकि इस भाई साहब को मौका नहीं मिला बोलने के लिए. So we always believe the politics is at its high, government is at its high, our students are also at their high. What is that? ये कुछ भी हो जाए, board exam cancel होकर खत्म. वरना I don't have any fundamental rights in the country.
Everyone will get practical.
Correct. I remember when COVID was on, UT has organized a beautiful, online lectures. Whole year we backed the students, test लिया, corrections हुआ, सब कुछ online में था. But पहला CBSE ने announce कर दिया, board exam instruments. ICSE children were so angry. Sir, what is this, sir? After 2 weeks, they also were, ये right. अभी मैं support करता हूँ. मतलब मैं गिरा वो चलेगा, वो कैसा ऊपर है, उसको भी गिरा पकड़ के नीचे. The second year, at least they gave some internal assessment, but first year it was impossible to conduct the exams. So slowly and steadily, we are moving to such a stage with industries powerful. Na? Maybe next time America might ask an idea. They are unable to control Mr. Putin. Putin को जब भी अमेरिका बोलता है peace treaty sign करना बोलते sorry I am not interested. And America definitely not interested. Look how the government of India has took only 4 days and they did not pull the war to length. Short कर दिया. अभी भी that operation Sindoor that is on, but in a diplomatic way. है ना? अभी तो मुझे लगता है जितना भी ladies है ना सिंदूर लगाने से पहले उनकी लगाओ. नहीं वो ऑपरेशन सिंदूर है. उधर मत लगा भाई. Understood why the name was given? This is how the government of India really takes care of you.
Because
The widows. So many husbands were killed by this terrorist. So we always believe, at least I believe, I hope you also, that at present we are living in a life of angel and heavens. नेबर के तरह देखो पानी नहीं है ये नहीं है वो नहीं है बुलेट बहुत है फ्री में मिलेगा आपको कभी केले मारता है कभी बीएलए मारता है कभी क्या टीटीपी मारता है पब्लिक बोलते हमको तो मारना ही है हर सेक्शन को मारना है ना चलो लेट्स मूव हाँ
Government consider packaging and increased income.
underline that word mandatory and write compulsory use mandatory मतलब compulsory carry on
However, just to take one, that's right.
underline the word diversified different uses of the same material
National.
underline national jute policy put it to bracket 2000 there will be a separate question what are its main objectives increasing productivity tick mark quality improvement ensuring good prices udhar likho MSP anybody knows what is MSP very good it is minimum support price लिख के रखो ये सब गवर्नमेंट देता है उसको भी enhancing yield per hectare. What is yield per hectare? Production or productivity? Productivity. Bracket में लिखो productivity. एक हेक्टेयर में कितना जूट ग्रो होता है? That is called productivity. The main markets are open bracket. US, Canada, Russia, UAE. Any four will do. That's it. And directly we'll go to our this one. What do you call it? Worksheet. I'll check the homework in the second lecture, no problem. Pick up to question number. What are the problems faced by jute industry? We have already written. उसमें से only 4 points इसमें लिखिए. Whichever you feel easy. Write it in a pencil. A volumes लेकर आओ. Did you bring textbook as well?
it would be
Keep it with you so that you can fill all this with. You write it in the notebook or take a look. Or do not leave the end.
The pencils it does not give.
Because if any corrections I feel you can correct. Pen you cannot erase it, na? You're writing. I also write if you do not have, but generally I ask you to write it in a pencil. And after that, mention the problems of sugar industry, that also. Write the importance of iron and steel. Where do we manufacture various automobiles? वो नहीं किया. Name the regions वो भी नहीं किया. Leaving 9 and 10 you can solve all. नहीं करना है. Because electronics में अभी तक नहीं. I gave you homeworks. Okay, second lecture. Ninth one I didn't ask you. Okay. We'll continue this chapter and the new chapter also will start in the class.